Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my March book haul. So if you guys watched, it was either my last video or the previous video before that, I did a book unboxing. So you will see those books again in this video. I just wanted to throw them all together so that way you guys could see all of the books that I purchased for the month of March. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. So I'm going to start off with what I got on my tablet. It's really finicky, and that's the main reason I want to start with the books on here, because it's really finicky with showing the covers. I had a Nook Color, and it did a very good job at showing covers when you first open the books and stuff, but for some reason my tablet just doesn't like to. But yeah, so I wanted to start with my books on my tablet first. So the first book I purchased on my tablet is Covet by J.R. Ward. This is the first book in her Fallen Angels series. And because I love her Black Dagger Brotherhood series so much, I was very much excited to be able to dive into this world as well. And I'm hoping that I enjoy it just as much. So that's the first book I got off of there, or for my tablet. And it doesn't want to close the book. Like I said, it's very finicky. I'm not a big fan of this tablet. I mean, I like the tablet, I like the size and everything, but it is extremely slow, and it doesn't respond very well, and it just kind of annoys me. But I like it nonetheless, just because, I mean, it's an upgrade from my Nook Color that I had, so I guess I can't complain too much. Anyways, let's continue. So then, keeping with the J.R. Ward theme, I also picked up Dearest Ivy, which is part of her Black Dagger Brotherhood series. That is part of, I believe this one's a novella that was released last month, and it's not opening. Let's see if I can do it this way instead. So, Dearest Ivy, if you guys can see that. I'm sorry, the quality on that really sucks. And now it's saying that my Kindle's not responding, my Kindle app. So, of course it is. Of course it's saying that. So Dearest Ivy, and then, okay, there we go. Dearest Ivy. So like I said, that's a novella in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series that released well, technically now it would be last month. So very excited to get into that. I'm not to that point in the series yet, but I am still very excited nonetheless to get into it and to get that far. I like taking those books at my own pace, so yeah, I'm very excited. Very excited. And I have another book of hers for the Black Dagger Brotherhood series coming this month, which you guys will see in a future video, because it gets released this month and I pre-ordered it, so I know for a fact that it's coming, and I'm very excited. And I am also sick, again, of course, so, you know, try to ignore that if it's possible. My voice is kind of a little bit raspy, and while this is taking forever, I'm just going to start showing you some physical books. So I'm just going to start showing you guys some physical books because this, for some reason, is taking forever to close that book again. That's why I said, like, my tablet, I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's not, like, it doesn't work very well, apparently. Obviously. I have been having trouble with it since I bought it, so whatever. Anyways, let's move on to some physical books because that is taking forever. And then I'll come back to the last 3 books on the tablet here in a little bit. So, physical books. I'm going to start with the ones you guys have already seen if you watched my last, it was either my last video or the video before that one. And so these are the ones I shown in my book unboxing. So, I got Dead Witch Walking from Kim Harrison. And I'm sorry about the lighting as well. Like, my lighting is really bad in here for some reason. Anyways, let's continue. I also got Bleed Like Me, and this is by C. Desir. And I haven't started reading any of these books yet, but I will get to them. I also picked up Scythe by Neil Shusterman. I'm going to start putting them on my bed. I also picked up Night World Volume 1 by L.J. Smith, which is a bind-up of the first 3 books in the Night World series, and they are Secret Vampire, Daughters of Darkness, and Spellbinder. So I picked that one up as well. I then also got This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab, and I've heard really good things about this one, so I'm excited to dive into this one. I also picked up Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. And I picked up Wind Witch by Susan Dennard. So I picked those up. Those were all the books you guys have seen from my previous book unboxing that I did. But I went and got a couple more books because that's just what happens. So the first one I want to show you is again by Susan Dennard. I was looking online and I did a little bit of research and I found out that even though it's technically the 3rd book she has released for this Witchlands series, it's technically a prequel. So it's called Sight Witch. So I grabbed it, that way I could have all 3 that are released so far, and I believe there is a 4th one coming out as well. So I'm very, very much excited. I now have all of those books to kind of dive into that series. I also picked up the Unnoted Legends collection for Dragonlance by Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman. I told you guys in a previous video, I do want to get back into reading the Dragonlance series again. I want to completely start over because it's been so incredibly long since I read those books. So I picked this up, and this contains the I think it's called the Twins Trilogy. That might be wrong, but it contains Time of the Twins, War of the Twins, and Test of the Twins. And it is a huge bind-up, you guys. This thing is massive and very heavy. And what I like about this, because I do own all 3 of these books in their separate forms, in their separate books on my shelf already, and have read them. What I like about this particular collection, this particular bind-up, which is why I picked it up, is not only in the margins does it give you more information, like as you can see over here, gives you more information about different points in the story, and maybe like thoughts that may have inspired those points in the story, or why they had the characters do certain things, or whatever, what have you. This also includes full color pictures of the characters. So here you have Raceland, and you have, I believe her name is Chrysonia, is how you pronounce it. And they are both obviously characters in this little trilogy, spin-off trilogy. Raceland and his twin brother Caramon being the main characters and the main focus in these 3 books. So I'm very much excited to dive into this and just to see how different it is and to be able to look at all of the pictures, because there are a lot of pictures throughout here. Here's another one of Raceland and his brother Caramon. And I'm very much excited. I am in love with the Dragonlance series. I've loved it for a long time. If you guys have been here for a while, you probably already know that, but I'm very excited. So, back to J.R. Ward, I also picked up her book, Possession. I got this used. It is ripped right here, but that's okay with me. I got this used really, really, really cheap. I think I only paid like $1 for this book, and it is hardcover, and this was the only damage in the entire book, so I'm not complaining. And this is also part of her Fallen Angels series. I don't remember what number in the series this particular book falls into. I think it's like book 4 or 5 in the series, but I do want to collect this entire series so I can read it, kind of marathon through it, just like I do with the Black Dagger Brotherhood books. So I'm very excited about that. And then the final physical book that I have to show you is by Danielle Clayton, and it is The Bells. This book has been getting a lot of hype lately on BookTube and just everywhere, Goodreads and all of those places. And a lot of people have already read this book, seem to really enjoy it. I do follow a couple of people who also picked this book up, but they haven't read it yet that I know of. And I'm very excited. The plot sounds very interesting. So I'm very, very much excited to dive into this and see what I think, because it is something similar to what I've read before, but at the same time, it's a completely different plot, like a completely different story. Obviously, it is a different book. I have not read this particular book before, but the twists that the author put into this seems very interesting and intriguing to me, because I've read kind of similar stuff, but at the same time, I've never read anything quite like this seems to be, so I'm very much excited. Now, going back to my tablet, if it will work for me, I will show you guys what the other 3 books are that I purchased. And I'm just going to show you the first book, but it's the Mara Dyer trilogy. So I got The Retribution of Mara Dyer. I also got, and of course it's going to automatically, take that. Anyways, I got the entire Mara Dyer trilogy is what I'm trying to say. So I got The Evolution of Mara Dyer, The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, and The Retribution of Mara Dyer. I don't know what exact order those go in, because my library on my Kindle app just completely mixed them all up. But regardless, I am very much excited to read those. I heard they were kind of creepy reads. A lot of people seem to really enjoy them, though. And I'm all for a creepy read. I really like kind of like creepy books. So I'm very much excited to give those a try and see what I think of them. And hopefully I like them. And that's it. That is the entire book haul. So that's all the books that I bought in the month of March. I already did buy a couple of books this month as well. And I do have another one that I know for sure is coming. It's on its way. And hopefully it will get here soon. Because I'm very excited for it to get here. And so I will definitely be having another book haul video. It's probably going to be a smaller book haul than this one was. But I definitely will have at least a little mini book haul for the month of April, which is this month, at the end of the month. So yeah, I have that too. Hopefully you guys can look forward to that. And, that's it for this video. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to let you guys go. And I'm sorry if the quality seems a little bit bad in my video today. The lighting's just not cooperating with me. My tablet obviously was just not cooperating with me. But I wanted to do this video for you guys anyways while I had the chance. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I will see you guys in my next video. If you're new here and you like me and you watch my other videos, or at least a couple of other videos, and you like what you're seeing, please consider subscribing to me. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. If you guys have read any of these books or are familiar with any of these books, let me know your thoughts on them down in the comments below. I love, love, love to be able to interact with you guys, and that is a really good way to interact with me. Or just, even just let me know how your day is, or anything of the sort, anything like that. Feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet already. And for those of you who are subscribed, if you still enjoy watching my videos, which I really hope you do, don't forget to also hit the little bell icon, because that's how you get notified to stay up to date with my videos. Otherwise, they just kind of get buried in the YouTube video world, and they get buried and they're harder to find. Also, because I don't have as many subscribers as many other people do, my videos kind of go way down and buried. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to stop rambling about all that stuff, and I will see you guys very, very soon in my next video. Bye.